must realize you are doomed.
WTF, what did we just watch in this episode? Welcome, fans. Thank you for coming back to the Scoundrels podcast. We're here. We're going to review episode 6 of The Boys, which is called Herogasm. And boy, does it live up to its word, Herogasm. That's straight up. I had some vomit, folks. Oh, my Lord. Let's just get right into it, Rich. Let's talk about the big old Herogasm, the orgy that we just saw here, this filth. I mean, it was fun filth, but it was straight out filth. So anyways, so Soldier Boy, Butcher, and Huey go walking in there because they're expecting I think the twins, I guess.
Yeah,
the
TNT.
TNT, that's what exactly.
TNT.
TNT to find TNT for Soldier Boy because he's seeking revenge for turning on him.
Yeah.
They're former partners of Soldier Boy, but Homelander also knows that that's what Soldier Boy is up to too, is to seek revenge on the people who betrayed him. So Homelander sends the Deep in there to go check things out. And then also we get Starlight, right? Starlight out of nowhere heads there as well to try to save TNT. So anyways, knock on the door. The big hero, the TNT's house, and man, what is going to? I don't know what his powers was, but I think it was half snake. To be perfectly honest with you, with the, I'm like, wait a second, what's going on? But anyways, explain to me about the whole, just about all those scenes that we just saw, the craziness we saw.
I feel like the creators of the show just thought to themselves, what's the craziest thing we can give the fans? And I feel like they hit on every kind of sexual position, every kind of crazy thing, even like, because a lot of them were using their powers to like satisfy their partner or whatever. It was just, I remember seeing something on, I think it was Twitter or Instagram or something, where the creator said like, there's no rating on this episode. Like there's just no rating because it's just going to be nothing but craziness. And they definitely, showed a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah, definitely. They showed a lot of crazy stuff, but in showing a lot of crazy stuff, they actually stick with the plot. You know what I'm saying? They were sticking with the plot. You were trying to, watch the plot, the characters, because they were doing stuff with the actual episode. They weren't just showing. They could have easily just showed all these different things that they're doing in the background, but they kept it in the background if you really paid attention, which was hard if you only watched it once, because watching it once, you had to be attentive to the storyline, to the plot. So you really weren't paying attention as much to the background. But if you did watch it again, you'll see in the background all these different little acts they're doing and stuff. It was just like, oh man, but it's kind of true. I mean, if these people had these superpowers, you don't think that this would happen. Of course, stuff like that. People they got instincts,
I definitely felt bad for MM on that one scene.
That
was
whole
crazy.
He caught a full load on that one, man. That was sick. But man, just seeing all these different things and stuff. And my thing is how did they get, how is it on the casting? Because all these were basically extras. How is the interview process of talking to these people? Hey, we got a role for you, but it involves this, and this. I mean, how did they get these people? Are they, porn stars? Are they couples? Are they what? I mean, how do you explain this to your extras? This is what's going on in the background. And they had a lot of extras on there.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, it's so crazy how that process would work. Anyways, back to the story. But like I said, they had the plot. Everything was going good. Had some we had Starlight in there, we had Soldier Boy in there.
It's like everybody met up at one
Everybody
spot.
met up, and Homelander knew about it too. He was like, you know what? Something's gonna go down in here. A-Train was even made an appearance, man.
Yeah.
A-Train made an appearance. we're gonna get to the fight in just 1 minute. Hold on. I just want to talk about A Train. With his character in this episode, I was shocked with his apology. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
even Huey
Even Hugh didn't
was
expect it.
shocked. Didn't know how to react.
Yeah.
Seriously, he didn't know how to react to that apology. But I
Yeah.
actually felt it was genuine. I'm
No,
not even gonna
yeah.
lie. Even I, as an audience, felt like it was genuine apology from A Train. I'm like, wow, he understood what it meant. Like he was saying how to lose somebody that he loved. So he's talking
Yeah.
about his brother being paralyzed. Something tragic happened, and what do you think about his story?
I felt like Ashley really opened up his eyes and made him realize like all the stuff that he's done in the past. And whenever
Yes.
she was like, now you give a shit because it happened to you, but do you realize all the
Mm,
shit that you've done in the past?
right.
And that like really opened up. I felt like that really opened up his eyes. And then whenever Huey confronted him and told him he never apologized, I did feel like that apology was heartfelt. But it's like
Yes.
Huey was all juiced up already, like he was
Oh
prepared for
man.
a fight already. So
Yeah.
that's whenever he socked A Train, like that was just like I truly do feel like Huey like understood like him apologizing, but it's just too much built up anger and resentment. So, but yeah, I like that part of A Train.
Yeah, and at the very end too, we'll get to the end of A Train's part on with
Yeah,
Blue Hawk at
yeah,
the
Blue
very
Hawk.
end, and it's scraping his face and body on that street, dude.
That
And
was
finally, at the end,
crazy.
you just see him all just, oh, it was just
Yeah,
like roadkill, basically. Like, oh, it looked like chopped meat.
yeah.
But man, did you feel like A Train had a little bit of redemption in this episode, or do you feel like it's too far gone for any redemption for A Train at this point?
I think it's too far gone, especially the way the last scene of him
Mhm.
when he's like having a heart attack on the road. Like he got, I guess, I guess he got payback for his brother, but it
Mhm.
might have ended up doing way too much damage to himself. But that scene was crazy where he was just dragging him on the concrete on the street. I was like,
Yeah.
wow,
Let's talk about Homelander real quick. I mean, we see him in the beginning of this episode talking to himself in the mirror, kind of like
yeah,
like a split
good
personality.
personality,
What did you
yeah.
think about that moment with him, with
That was the
himself?
first time we ever saw that, right? Because I feel like throughout the whole series, I've never seen him talk to himself like that. So in
Right.
this episode, you find out that he might have had this split personality for the entire series, and we just never seen it.
Mhm.
But it seems like this split personality is the one that gets him to do and act the way he does, like whenever he just doesn't give a crap anymore. So it's
Yeah.
like pushing him it is like his personality is like pushing him to do even more evil and crazy
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, and you also see in the split personalities that his real, I don't know if it's his real personality, but one of them has a lot of insecurities,
Yeah, very insecure.
about himself. And, and that's sometimes maybe that's why he acts the way he acts, because he's so insecure about himself.
Yeah,
Um, so let's talk about the fight, man. Let's talk about the big fight already, right? The
yeah,
big fight with Homelander, Soldier Boy, they went at it. Homelander said, I'm the new upgrade, brother.
yeah.
And boy, did he show him a little bit. But also, it wasn't just one on one. It was actually a 3-on-1, which I was quite surprised. What did you think about that fight in general at the end?
Well, that fight in general was just it was just a badass fight. To see Homelander, I've never seen him get handled like that, like to where he could have
Right. Yes.
lost. And I know it was three people on him, but it was awesome seeing Soldier Boy and him meet up for the first time. And yeah, that little back and forth where he was like, I'm an upgrade to you.
Mhm.
I'm the next level. But that whole fight was awesome. Even Huey joining in, butt naked Huey over here attacking Homelander. It was cool. But but this episode also did show how reliant Huey and a Butcher have become
Right.
on that stuff, like that scene where they're just injecting themselves. It's
Yeah.
like they craved it and they wanted it so bad. Hopefully it doesn't become like a crazy bad addiction. But either way,
Right.
getting back to the fight, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was surprised that all three of them took him on all at once. But I was also surprised. I didn't think Homelander was going to make it at the end. All three of them got him,
Oh
and it
yeah.
didn't seem like it. But at the very, very split end, Homelander got out and escaped.
He-
Man, how I'm just thinking if I'm Huey and Soldier Boy and Butch, I'm like, fuck, we gave it our best
I
shot right there. That
know.
was a hell of a shot they gave him. They had him, but
Yeah.
Homelander still overpowered them and still got away. What could be in their minds right now, man? Kind of like little scared shitless. Like maybe all three of us aren't enough.
Yeah. I feel like that scene right there did show like how close how close they actually came to destroying Homelander. So
Right.
hopefully this gives them a little bit more what's the word? Like drive to know that they can actually take out Homelander. This was just their first shot as a team
First shot,
going
yeah.
after first shot going after Homelander. So maybe they get back together and try to devise a plan to get him again, because
Strategy.
they got really close this time, real
Yeah.
close.
You need to go back to the drawing board and actually put on a strategy on how to take
Yeah.
him down together. Also, I want to talk a little bit on Black Noir, man. We saw him, didn't say nothing, just looked at Homelander like, ah, shit, he's
Yeah.
basically took that tracker, the GPS out of his body, and who knows where this guy is. Is he gonna?
I did.
I don't know.
I just love the heartbreak in Homelander's eyes whenever they told
Oh,
him,
yeah.
like it was like he lost his like little puppy or something. He was just like,
Oh.
what?
Well, he
He
actually
left?
trusted
He
him.
wanna Yeah, he even said it in the episode. He's like, you're the last person that I can trust or
And
whatever.
and we felt that, correct? I mean, we both
Yeah.
felt that it was genuine, that he,
Yeah, it was
you know,
genuine.
Homelander being actually genuine to somebody and saying his
Yeah.
feelings, and
And
then
then
he shits on him.
yeah, legit like
It's like,
minutes
oh my
later.
god, yeah. Minutes
So
later,
even Homelander says, maybe he's that scared of Soldier Boy. Like what is Soldier
Mhm.
Boy actually capable of if it's scared off Black
Right?
Noir?
Yeah.
Because I mean, we've only seen a little bit of Soldier Boy and what he can do. So let's
Also,
see.
yeah, for sure. We also saw the Deep. He was messing around with a little, what was it,
Oh
octopus? I
my
think it was.
god,
Oh my god, it was
that
sick.
was
But
crazy.
but anyways, Kumiko and Frenchie are actually taking a back seat right now. They
Yeah,
did show very little of it. Them both escaping, and we see Kumiko at it again, and she's saying, "Well, maybe it's not really." She was blaming the drug,
yeah. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's
being
just
her
her.
superfires, but she's saying maybe it's just the way she is. It's just a natural born killer, basically.
Yeah.
But they taking a little back seat, but still enjoying their arc. They have good chemistry. Those two have really good chemistry. I like it. I hope they drive off in the sunset together, man. I really hope that for that story. How about you?
Yeah, me too. Their character development is definitely getting a lot better now that there's like an actual like love interest
Mhm.
right now. Like before it was
Yeah.
just like they were just buddies, but now this season it's like their love is growing. So I'm loving the story of them too. But yeah, unfortunately right now it is taking a backseat because there's so much going on with Soldier Boy and Homelander. So
Yeah. So we get Starlight, right? And she had a
yeah.
little meeting with I can't remember her name. Help me out here.
Oh, I forgot her name. I know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
anyways, the
I just called her. I
congresswoman
just called her
type,
the head popper.
the head popper. We'll just
Yeah,
call her the head popper. Dude, I'm more scared of her than any character on here if I was in this
yeah,
series. Seriously, I'm more scared of her than Homelander, or Soldier Boy. I mean, she could pop your head at any moment without
yeah.
in a blink of an eye, dude. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little terrified of this woman. Um, but she tried to sell some tickets to Annie to come to her side, and Annie wasn't having it, or AKA Starlight.
Yeah,
She's like, I'm not having it. She's on her own, and she just doesn't care. And see her nose bleeding a little bit. I'm like,
yeah,
oh, this man, like she's giving her a warning sign. I think that's what it was. The head power was giving her a warning sign, like any moment I could do it. You know that, right?
yeah,
So, but what do you think about Starlight's, at the very end with her story at now? She's went on a live
yeah.
social media,
Is
went on
she?
live and exposed the truth.
Yeah,
And
to
they,
everything
how do
though.
you think that?
So
How do you think about her story, her character right now, and where do you think she goes from here?
well, now obviously she just doesn't care anymore. Like she
Right.
just exposed everybody. She exposed Soldier Boy, Homelander mainly, and I hopefully as it was happening, I was like, crap, this might slow down Butcher and them attempt to get after Homelander. This is like gonna cause a lot of unnecessary attention, but very necessary in her eyes that she felt like she had
Right.
to do it. But hopefully this doesn't slow down them getting Homelander.
Yeah, man, I feel for Annie. Well, she calls herself Annie now instead of Starlight at the very
Yeah,
end. But power to her, man. You know, she's standing on her feet. She's done with this corrupt shit. Tired
yeah,
of, uh, secrecy and stuff, telling people the truth. Who knows what repercussions are going to go on right now? I can only see Giancarlo Esposito's character, Gus, coming back at the
yeah.
very end to kind of control some of this stuff that's going on. Oh man, but you know what? As far as this episode goes, what an episode! Good episode in this series. The series has been pretty good this season. What do you think of this episode? Was this pretty good for you? Did it good
Oh
for you?
yeah, I felt like every episode so far this season has
Yeah,
been a hit. Yeah, I've yet to see a miss or anything. So yeah, I'm
yeah.
really excited for the last two episodes. What they're gonna
You
do.
know, this show is making me, happy that it's worth buying that Amazon Prime Video because a lot of other stuff I don't
Yeah,
find anything on this Prime Video. But
yeah,
the boys are keeping me interested in other than the regular Amazon stuff, of course, the perks. But as far as the
yeah.
actual video goes, this series definitely is the one that's leading this streaming. That's gonna be it for us, folks, on the boys episode 6 review.
Mhm.
Herogasm, man, we both enjoyed it. Crazy stuff happening. Man, we can't wait for was 2 more episodes
Yeah,
left.
two more.
2 more episodes left. So here we go. Until next time, to our next review on episode 7. Rich and Dave.